Paperboy News here to deliver y'all that daily report. And then the boy dropped some content yesterday, and he gave his reaction to Bric Baby when he was talking about the squabble that he had with the late great Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace. So let's get straight into it. Now Nina Boy said when it comes to the internet, there is no loyalty. And he was referring to Bric Baby, who claims that Nipsey Hussle's his best friend. Talked about the squabble that he had with him, and when people asked who won that fight, he said we both did. Now since nobody was there, everybody believed Bric Baby's story. But Nina Boy said everything changed when Loose Cannon dropped photos of Bric Baby's face after that Nipsey Hussle fight. Now Nina Boy said after looking at that picture, Bric Baby's face was swollen and he had two black eyes. Now Nina Boy said even though Nipsey Hussle was from Rolling 60s, a lot of the members that was around him that claimed that they was his homies didn't necessarily love him. And as time gone by and he got more and more popular on social media, the people that he once called homies started to hate him. Now Nina Boy said before Nipsey Hussle popped up to the Rolling 60s, the younger homies used to look up to their big homies who did over 30 years in prison. But ever since Nipsey Hussle, who's much younger than the OGs, joined Rolling 60s and started making that money and popping up on social media as well as doing rap music videos, the little homie started looking up to him. And he said if you're really from the streets, you should know by now money rules the world. So the fact that Nipsey Hussle had all the millions, that's why the little homies gravitated towards him. Now Nina Boy said for Bric Baby to even go on social media talking about how he caught squabble with Nipsey Hussle, he's the scum of this earth. And he said the reason why he can say that is because he actually knows Nipsey personally because they went to school together. And he said one thing he learned about Nipsey, he don't bother nobody. So for Bric Baby to say he caught fade with him, he had to have did something foul or out of pocket for Nipsey to jump out of character and call him out for the fade. Then Nina Boy says as skinny as Nipsey Hussle is, he's far from a buster. And no matter how big or tall you are, if you disrespect him, he gonna catch that fade with you, win, lose, or draw. Now Nina Boy brought that up because he said people nowadays is scared of an ass whooping or even scared to catch a fade. And when they lose that fade, they be trying to unalive that person that whooped their ass. Now in Nina Boy's own words, he said he would have respected Bric Baby more if he would have talked about that fight and said that Nipsey Hussle gave him 2 Lord of the Rings on his face. Then Nina Boy said he knows for a fact Nipsey Hussle wasn't really cool with Bric Baby because according to Bric Baby, when he walked up to Nipsey Hussle, he tried to give him the neighborhood handshake and he said Nipsey Hussle responded back by giving him a 2-piece. Now Nina Boy said the fact that Nipsey Hussle 2-pieced you when you try to give him the neighborhood handshake, he wasn't really effing with you like that. Then Nina Boy says if Nipsey was effing with you, then how come you trying to be a rapper now and Nipsey never put you on any one of his songs? Now according to Bric Baby, the reason why he couldn't get no features or no songs with Nipsey is because he was too busy in Atlanta trapping. And he said to be honest, their styles didn't match. So every time Nipsey did a song, he just supported him and Nipsey did the same for him. Now Nina Boy said the reason why he said there ain't no love in the streets is because Bric Baby said that Nipsey Hussle was his best friend. And even after what his little homie did to Nipsey Hussle, he said he still got love for his little homie. Now Nina Boy said even though a bunch of people had love for Nipsey Hussle, they all grew up in poverty. And he said one thing about money is it'll make you turn on your own homies. Now Nina said don't you find it coincidental that Nipsey Hussle's big homie was broke as a joke before he met his demise? And after Nipsey met his demise, all of a sudden he got a bunch of businesses and he's on social media every other day. Now Nina Boy said Eric Holder has all the right to be crazy because that day he pulled up the Crenshaw and Slauson in a red t-shirt, they damn near gave him brain damage. And he said if that was him and he got brain damage, he would have retaliated in the worst way. Now salutes up to Nina Boy for dropping that dope content, and to be honest with you, nobody's really gonna find out what really happened to Nipsey or who was behind all of it. But the fact that Bric Baby brought up that he caught fade with Nipsey Hussle and then Loose Cannon revealing that Nipsey Hussle gave him 2 black eyes, I could see why a lot of people were saying that he was behind all of that because at the end of the day, the person that unalived Nip was no other than Bric Baby's little homie. But then you also got a bunch of other people saying that Nipsey's big homie was broke as a joke, and after he met his demise, he all of a sudden got a bunch of cash and owns multiple businesses. I'ma just end it like this. Rest in peace to Nipsey, and my condolences go out to Black Sam and the rest of their family. But y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all let me me know what y'all think down in that comment section. It's Paperboy Newsstand. Y'all be safe and stay dangerous out there. Count.